San Jose, California. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the New Mexico Lobos and the San Jose State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with New Mexico's head coach before the game. He understands this is a huge conference matchup with the 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Spartans headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Got him on the RPO. Shakes off the defender. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. You come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Sends it back in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Miller.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first 3rd down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy timing routes. Get a 1st down. Now maybe open it up even more.
And the Lobos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Right side, it's Miller. Touchdown, New Mexico! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off the touchdown pass.
Deep in the end zone, it's Clay. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Touchdown, Sparty. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Uh-oh, look out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Humphrey. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity. It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this.
Like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Lobos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Number 35, set to kick this one away.
On the return, it's Clay. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clay. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
14, San Jose State, 7.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Racing down the left side. He is in. Touchdown, New Mexico. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From deep, it's Anderson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, San Jose State. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, no, no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. from the Lobos to get things going on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball.
He's loose on the right. At the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quick give. It's Clay. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
To the ground. He's got it again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Between the hashes, it's McClure. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down, going to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Speeding down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, New Mexico! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Cuts it upfield. It's Bates. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Bates. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. After run, now throw. Could be got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Number 49 set to kick this one away.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42.
The offense will take over 1st and 10.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's Miller. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The Lobos are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw one first. Look out. Out wide right, it's Miller.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Left side is Key. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Unleashes one. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And it's the Hurricanes in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on an 8-0 start. Could be a special season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the
wide open spaces at the 30, the 10. Touchdown Spartans. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Rushes on. And it's It's a sack.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big fourth down stop.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. From the gun, it's Bates. Knocked down immediately.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Right side, it's Riley. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. This is a designed run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Spartan! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it on the option. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Lobos! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Number 35, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Making the adjustment on the play. The run inside. It's Clay. He's got enough. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just barely got rid of it.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Wants to go up top on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. On the move, he fires. Out wide right, it's Ivy. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running inside, it's Bates. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down to the air. Fires to the middle. Out wide left, it's Ivy. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Clay. Got a little grass. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. A first down run on the doorstep. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Trying to establish the run. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Key. Oh, a lot of space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
At the 10-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Lobos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Humphrey. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They give it back to him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, New Mexico. They move on top here in the 4th. PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Number 35, set to kick off.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, it's Bates. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Ivy. Could not make his way to the corner.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Second down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Fires to the right. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw.
Today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right